It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Back now, pressure on its way. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. An underwhelming effort there, just 28 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hand off to the back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture?
All set up at the 48. They give it to him again. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to the well again. Runs inside the 35. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dak off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30. White trying this straight ahead. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Try the right side with White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running on 2nd with White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's taken in by Tucker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? To throw here on 1st down. Throwing this back in the end zone. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Jackson now to return it.
The Cowboys take over first down again at their own 35.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start with 2nd and 6. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Play action, Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Right up the gut. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys driving ahead. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A lateral goes haywire. It's out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Raiders.
To throw it on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Up the middle they go with Madison. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Brock Bowers the touchdown. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Jackson now to return it. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Dak out of the pistol. That one's caught along the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's White on the give. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Play stop by Damone Clark. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a 1st down, too. Up the middle, here goes White. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Again, this is White. Breaks through, and he might break away. It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got... He was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Up to the races, middle of the field, at the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-possession game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Throwing from the gun here. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 14. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
Big gain downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys go up by 19. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Here's White again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, she's going to send this one forward. This is taken at the 44. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it'll be their football. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He breaks the tackle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.